There is a smoke and a kit on the other side. Raijin just playing this one safe as possible in 500, looking like they want to explore their options in towards the A-bomb side. Ryujin has left towards outside, but Getjek has opened things up.
Indeed, and the entry towards the A side begins, though having not quite taken back from Getjeka. Ryujin able to square things up a little bit, and with the bomb going down, 500 looking to take post-plant positions. ARCRED having the numbers in this situation. But ARCRED have done a great job to limit the casualties and now have the numbers walking in. Hampus going all the way around. It's all a matter of timing. It's going to have to move in quick. It doesn't look like Volt has too much cover to work with, therefore has to go down. Hampus looking to close up the distance, but his footsteps have been heard. Two players looking his direction as the bomb is being defused. Smoke there as well. There isn't much the 500 players could do as everyone is prepared for what Red Star can produce. Maybe not DSSJ, but still ARCRED with first blood. Ryujin taking a few steps backwards and now has some cover. And with smokes and flashes prepared, Ryujin gets pressured. His ankle and knees and eventually skull is visible and is taken down early. 500 first blood with RedZ feeling like he needs to do some heavy lifting. Quick headshot for Rainwaker, and all of a sudden 500 on pole.
There you go, and Rainwaker doesn't overstay as welcome. Trying to fall back, Ryujin spotted, tagged down as well. He's doing so much work with the Tech 9 right now. There's a lot of pressure, and Circus even going for the wall bang through the wall.
And Hampus makes the call to just step back, hold positions as they redistribute their forces towards the center of this map. Rainwaker gets caught, but he'll stick around wondering if there could be another player, but this is a short indication of an A-hit. Ryujin's position does pay dividends. With Volt being low, potentially could be taking more down, but DSSJ is the one to find the ones remaining. And we're left into 1v1 duel. Cirque, he's got 30 seconds on the clock. If he wanted to, he could run away, and that's exactly what he does. Into the vent, goes to B.
Yeah, spotted out by DSSJ. Cirque at least gets the bomb plan out of this, no utility, but DSSJ will arrive quite rapidly.
Bomb down. And now the pressure's on DSSJ to close the distance. Cirque, he can hear his opponent and waiting for the right time to swing. Looking for the headshot, but the spray will do the job. DSSJ cannot account for that wide swing from Cirque. The clutch win for 500 puts them right back in the fight. Cross into Secret might not even entertain his angle, which means DSSJ is the first contact for 500. Never mind, Ryujin does indeed have impact of his own, but there's when DSSJ pulls the trigger. 2 picks to naught for ARCRED. DSSJ does not have that information, so we'll be sticking around for a little longer. It's a double fake. All the mind games. So the bomb plant will be permitted. But ARCRED with the upper hand for this retake. Not the double Scott, so no real possibility for the fast pump. Ooh, Rainwaker, a chance. There's the pick.
There you go.
And now a potential back in the round. 500 to slow down the pace substantially, allowing ARCRED to get to them. DSSJ knows there's at least one that has jumped inwards. Volt ready for that one. Ryujin finally wins a fight, and he gets a double kill off the back of it, which means Rainwaker's all by himself. Molly can't do much, especially with the smoke there. DSSJ is able to save his teammate's life in the process, with ARCRED finding their mark on the CT side. 500, on the other hand, have been allowed access into Secret yet again. Volt, he's gotten caught here before. Cirque has been left behind to assist him. Ryujin a little bit late to react to that one, therefore unable to convert into a pickup, instead has to fall. And on that 1 minute mark, 500 start to take more steps forwards, already crossing closer to B, but Rainwaker again on the lurk play.
It's a perfect move as well. The moment that Volt got into that fight, Rainwaker knew he could try and walk a little bit closer. The bomb is still going B though, but RedZ is all alone here.
Again, the smoke, the deep HE, but the fact that 500 already crossed closer to RedZ's position nets them out of view of his angle. Rainwaker doesn't catch the rotate this time around, instead falls down in the process. So ARCRED on yet another optimal fallback.
4 players from Ram. This might not be an easy retake. They do have the util though.
Ooh, that's a good HE onto Red Star. The Molly as well. It gets him out of position. RedZ, great angle to be in. And now Hampus needs to do a lot. That's the first pick, but 2 players on a high-low. A bit too much to ask from him. AWP duties for Cirque. Door closed in his face. Out you go, mate. As ARCRED makes sure no one can get close to that bomb.
Why is he teasing us so much? Just throw the molly.
Just do it, mate. Get on with it. All right, but here the plan is committed. Rojin flashed, but still able to get away with one. Looks down, and now 500 having to take care of so many different angles. Ryujin is nuts. GetJekka has all the space in the world to do what he pleases. This is just a simple take here for ARCRED, holding on, not letting a single T walk by. It could have changed the entire round there.
I feel like maybe the idea was, let's just go for the pop and fight before all the HOTU comes in play, right? Try and catch them off guard, just like the SSJ did with Cirque this time around. Or maybe it was just late, you know?
Or maybe, true.
We can only guess.
Yeah.
They're getting a bomb plant at bare minimum, right? So as of right now, this is already a round that you can consider a pretty successful one. It's all about being able to hold on, but ARCRED are not going to have an easy time retaking that B bomb side, even though some of those retakes have been really clean so far.
They know they're up against Eagles, so they are willing to give this a chance, but you lose one player and the rest of them are going to save. So all 500 really need to do to deter this is that one kill. GetJekka is able to find one. Hampus has got the answer though against Red Z, and it is getting very dark in there. With Volt holding the line, sure there's an AK upgrade, but it's Hampus to get yet another frag with the Deagle, and just like that, 500 win off an eco.
And there is some of the excellency that Hampus is bringing to this team, by the way. Individually, he's probably one of the better in-game leaders you could have gone for if you're 500. We're going to see the replay of some of those shots. Absolutely nasty. Look at that from Hampus. Just the first bullet accuracy.
I've won the previous one. Not quite fully in control just yet. A crucial one for ARCRED's economy as well. Raijin gets checked. Wow. First blood for Volt. Oh dear me, not what ARCRED needed.
Not a chance. That's what we were talking about. Volt getting the opportunities to go in first, open the space. Now he's looking for another one, and Volt will find him. Well, actually, it's Hampus to get the kill as the assist on Volt.
So smart to expect that timing. Volt there for the backup, and now ARCRED in dire straits, needing some heroic work from Red Z, and he's gotten something so far, but you've given off this A site, and I wonder if you feel like you're capable of getting this retake your way.
Even if you feel like you're capable, you can't afford it, right? You just can't go for it. Red Z is the one with the rifle, DSSJ on the big green, and Red Z's tagged down to 48 HP. This has to be a save.
This is grade A hopium, maybe even copium. Where do I get it? Don't ask. Found it in a dumpster. Red Star, on the other hand, has put Red Z in his own little dumpster called a coffin. There is a bit of an answer, but Volt doesn't go down without a fight. DSSJ also 6 feet under. ARCRED.
Even his team a man advantage situation. Oper's actually rotating back in towards the ramp right now, but ARCRED are leaning in towards that A bomb side. They seem to have a pretty decent idea on what to be expecting.
Oh boy, ARCRED, this is the best setup you could possibly have for a potential take, but it isn't quite good enough. 500 well in tune with each other. Cleanly take over Raijin. He'll better hope he can put that bit green to that next round, but Rainmaker shall not permit it.
Move right now is just regather, going towards the B bomb side, hope for the best, hope that they haven't already set up in a really dangerous setup that we can't really undo. Good news is, Ryujin is just playing for info.
And he just gets it. Backs off. Tries to close up the distance. Red Star sent in as a sacrificial lamb, but a worthy sacrifice at that. Still though, 500 have struggled to enter the site without the casualties and have taken a few steps backwards.
Can they get a bomb plant?
This is hard. This is really, really tough. And if you're 500, you don't really have any recourse. This is the last round of the half. But the bomb has been planted. Okay, let's see if Hampus and Cirque have got any magic in them. Be fun to see. ARCRED, though, should be able to clean this one up. Hampus mollied up and can't get out of the flames in time. Cirque, hits the middle bar there, not quite able to find that first pick. Therefore, the defuse is for ARCRED, and they close out the half with a small ban.
Yeah, another good retake in towards that B-bomb side. Surprisingly, by the way, the B-bomb side retakes have been working out most of the time for the side of ARCRED. Unfortunate there for Cirque. Started moving before triggering the first shot. There's the replay as well. Ryujin with a really impactful kill, taking down Rainmaker and being able to double up and double down right after this.
7-5 lead to buffer, and with a pistol could put ARCRED further behind, building their own economy in the process, and already having Mirage on their sides. On the other hand, though, ARCRED with this pistol could net this a very, very close game. Already a fast push, though. It's a 5-man stack up outside of Hut and Squeaky already.
What?
Get Jekka, finds his timing. How does Hampus get 3? Come on, man. Just Hampus and a pistol is a deadly combo.
Something that I'm pretty sure we're gonna keep on seeing with that 500 jersey as well for the weeks and months to come.
I think it's a journey many will look forward to. Raijin, that's the best step forward. Doesn't give his opponent a chance to react, but he is left with 4 points of health. Red Star not connecting his first shots. Will think again before taking a stance. HE doing a bit of damage itself. The SSJ in a bit of trouble. Red Star finally gets the right angle in assistance of Cirque's flash.
Yeah,
So
perfect
back to
flash
square
there.
one.
You wanted to make sure you get that equalizing kill, but you didn't want to give them a clear fight. That's what they find onto Red Star after on. And now Cirque is a little bit forced from the back of Aircon to actually go for a bit of a fight. Tricky spot to find himself in, able to get one, spraying down for a second out of bullets. And he's got the support of Rainmaker as well. How is Cirque still alive? How is he still finding kills? Rujin does get that response, and they will get a bomb plant out of this. It is a 2v2 though, and it won't be easy considering Rujin's low HP.
To be honest, those fights outside look so damn uncomfortable. But still, somehow, competitive. Oh no! Not the way you want to go down for Ryujin, especially being the one that opened up this game. But the new kid on the block, Red Zed, is the one tasked to clutch this. That's the first thing you know where the second one is as well. Red Zed with his clutch, a 1v2. And that's how ARCRED get on the T-side sheet. It puts them back in the game, Ted. This is still a competitive affair. Bit of a shaky body on both ends, though. On the one hand, 500 can't afford a couple of rifles on Volt and Red Star. Raijin, perfect catch up on Cirque, and back-to-back rounds where Raijin gets the open up, but back-to-back rounds where there's another response from outside. Rainmaker with a double, bomb in the ground, and Red Star with the need to make sure Ryujin cannot breathe.
Yeah, it was the easiest kill of Red Star's life. Ryujin just didn't know there was a second player in towards that secret position. That's why Cirque was just standing in the middle of nowhere, just waiting for his teammates to get into a good spot as well. And Hampus, I think, has gotten that info as well. One player spotted. They still don't know about the second, but they will find him out quite quickly. And Red Star and Hampus finished things off 500 with a banger. Then Hampus is the top fragger with 19. Everyone else in the span of those 9 kills. And this is a really good sign. Look at VOD go. A lot of steps heard in towards the ramp. Early block from Rainmaker, but Hampus has been taken down in towards outside. That's courtesy of Raijin.
Still Raijin opening up round after round. 500 with a bit of a response. Yet again, who figured? Cirque pressuring the issue.
They've got the bomb.
And they may choose to take a ramp, but they linger a little longer because they know 500 are on the chase. The crossfire, it stretches 500. You might be asking for trouble here, but somehow Red Star able to stabilize the endeavor. A 2v2.
Red Star flanks say Rainmaker just goes down B straight away. They've left the bomb. They're forfeited that entire piece of real estate, and you can see ARCRED don't believe it. They don't believe that 500 would just leave. Red Star is going to get a freebie.
Surprise! Well, that's how you get one, and now Get Jekka is wondering, where on earth is the other one? If one had all the time in the world to go outside and create a bit of a back flank, where could Rainmaker be? Well, 500 do the smart thing and wait for their 2 players to group up together. Get Jekka getting the plant, so Rainmaker trivializes his position to potentially Hut, and Red Star is there for backup, thankfully, for 500. ARCRED, nice try throughout that chaos.
Thunder? Yeah. Probably Thunder.
Sure. Yeah, okay, Ted. Yeah.
You didn't really give us you didn't really give it a thought, a proper one. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I wanted to think about it a little bit, but I have no better description.
Thor mode, maybe.
Thor mode? Mjolnir time.
Yeah.
for the people in the know.
That is the hammer
for the
of
cultured
Thor.
folks.
Yeah. Which he's lost a couple times. Oh my god.
Jay has his way to say hello. That doesn't like,
Knife
oh,
out.
Red's like, get your M4 out, mate. Didn't quite realize ARCRED had the timing there. And all of a sudden, they seem to be favored in this one, especially with Hampus down to 15 points of health. He can't have the confidence to take all the fights. Oh, that's what you would think. Instead, closes up the distance. Knows Red said, let's put the smoke down, settled within it. The bomb goes, but Checker holding Volt's line means that
Hampus go to Yuto.
Hampus and Rainmaker need to do this by themselves. Like you said, pieces of utility available to them, make cheese, smokes, incendiaries, but without the
Hampus might
picks,
try
this
a
is
ninja.
uncomfortable.
They don't know he's on the bomb side. Rainmaker might leave right here, right now, pretend that they're saving. Hampus could defuse this later on. I think that's what he's going for. Smoke the bomb,
drop.
fall right on top.
Rainmaker
No
saves
way.
his teammate's life. No way. Not like this. Defuse. 500 under the nose of their opponents. Close out this map. Boy, after the credit we gave to ARCRED in this match.
Yeah, first one says the 2nd of August here on Mirage for the side of ARCRED. They were able to take down the Russian side of ENCE in a 1916 fashion. This is the first time we get to see 500 play this map with the new lineup consisting of Hampus and Volt. Pistol round already starting off with a bit of an A play from the T side.
Indeed. Bit of a pacey one as well at that. All 5 players looking to cross through. One left behind and Palace potential to do some more damage, but
What?
Rainmaker has completely gone berserk. A triple kill. Blinking you miss it. And ARCRED's players are laying on the floor with limbs squealing wildly. And it's 500 starting things off with quite the bang.
Okay, so early on, what we're spotting right now is the fact that maybe Hampus is going to be the B anchor, Volt will be playing short Red Star connector, and Rainmaker will be the A anchor. That seems to be the trend right now. Will be interesting to see how it goes.
dear.
Cirque with a nice opening. The SSJ goes down, but they have to be careful about the air response.
And look at the information for Resta as well, clearing out the entirety of mid 500. No, if they play it safe, they're in a really good position for the retake.
Look at Red Star coming in from T-spawn already. He's going to be so quick on that flank.
ARCRED haven't even gotten the bomb down yet. And Red Star already knocking on the back door. Bomb goes down, but Hampus able to take down Ryujin in the process. Raijin tries to close in the distance, but Red Star has found so much there that it's impossible for ARCRED to respond. That is 4 players surviving by the end of that one for the Bulgarian org. They know the timing of the smoke, but the flash comes in a bit early. Red Star, oh dear me, he's about to give his opponent a hug, but will be able to punch who first is a different question. Dink lands, but the AK wins that engagement.
Oh
they
my
cross
God.
and exchange positions. Red Star is able to read it, but through the chaos, Raging prevails. That's a double. And all of a sudden, pole position for ARCRED, having double the amount of players available, but that doesn't last long. Hampus wants to cause hindrance, stir the seas. And ARCRED, they can full side control, need to make sure they can stick the landing here though. Hampus is the grand interrupter. Getjeka, albeit being low, still doing some damage, but Cirque with the pistol, able to square things up to a 1v1. This is the 2nd time we see Cirque and Redzet in this duel. Last time on Nuke, this time in Mirage. Redzet was the one to win it out last time around, but Cirque has a chance to take over this time. AWP in hand, no scope shall do it. Cirque is online, and 500 shall not let go of their round securement. Volt closing up the distance and catwalk. A flash to assist them, but also a smoke to block off 500. The main idea for ARCRED, though, is this apartments push. Ryujin gets the jump on Volt, and you realize all of a sudden,
Hope's here.
Hampus is needing to do quite a bit. Cirque helping his teammate out. The timing for Hampus doesn't quite work, but Cirque, again, the double kill, closes up the distance. This man has got confidence. Guns blazing for Cirque. 3 kills to boot, and 500 unrelentless is another positive. ARCRED, on the other hand, needs some breathing space, needs something to hope on. Connection, disturbance here for Hyjin. Hampus also, though, hiding away. PSSJ has a bit of an answer there, but Ryujin needs to do some more damage to create an opening or leverage into this A site.
This is a tricky one. One player in towards the ramp. he did get spotted. Middle has been lost for the CTs, and Cirque is still sticking around.
The SSJ might be challenging this. Really clearing out Catwalk, but it's going to go for the look in, Cirque. On the top of his screen! That Y-axis flick is absolutely criminal. Oh boy.
He hasn't flicked like that since 2019.
Thinking about his youthful years. Cirque unleashing his inner demon. And ARCRED trembling where they stand. How can you feel confident moving onwards here? Raijin needing some magic. Red Star also having some magical moments with the big green. The only way to nerf Hampus is if your teammates do the finishing damage, but it's the AWPs that take over this round. Holy moly, I want to see that one again.
I regret the fact that we've got no player interview so much, because I want to know what Cirque had for breakfast today. Look at some of those shots. Look at that. He wasn't looking. He was looking at under. I mean, the SSJ misses, but look at that flick of the wrist.
Bro,
that's one of the quickest shots. One of the quickest shots you see all day long, folks. Look at that. It was even a headshot for good measure. It's absolutely impeccable from Cirque. Has 1 kill less than the entire team of ARCRED, which is absolutely phenomenal. It's going to get tested with the Digo now in towards B. Timing could be weird. There goes one. Going for a second. A second would have been ludicrous. They're finally going down.
Oh boy, the fact that he just decides, I'm going to play this one with a Deagle. You know? That's a bit BM altogether.
500 need to get a move on. They have nothing in towards the B bomb side right now. Good news is the bomb just now got collected from T-Spawn, so they will get an opportunity to move closer. That was a must-win fight for Volt.
Surely you must realize there must be someone else around though, right? If you had a player lurking so late, there should be potential flanking connect, and that's exactly what comes out from Raijin. Able to find one, untraded Cirque is going for the very slow attempt to take Raijin down, but Raijin doesn't move.
It's probably a safe note because they don't have the money to afford going for this, but the time is already halfway there, so they don't have anything to lose in all reality, but it should be an impossible clutch. Yeah. I mean, they have below 20 seconds. There's no way they're winning this one.
They're trying to amp up the pace here.
Oh my goodness.
And they get Jekka.
There's
the SSJ
no way.
Holding from apartment, smoked off. 7 seconds, you've got to get into the defuse. You know it's the sick. And there goes the left swing, right swing from DSSJ. And finally, ARCRED get themselves around on the board.
You want to hear a crazy number. 500 have played. This is their 4th map of Counter-Strike, and it's 10 rounds deep. They've lost 15 rounds in total today.
I mean, look, it's still the group stage. They've yet to face the big opponents in the tournament.
A split coming up. Cirque already posted into our ticket with Diop. There's 2 more rifles that they need to be worried of. Cirque, misses his chance. Had to land that. Jack is going absolutely nuclear right now. Big double Rainmaker. A lot of pressure on him. Going down the ladder. They actually get the kill. That's insane.
Rainmaker didn't expect to get checked there. He heard the commotion up in Palace. He knew that his opponent had crossed, but a few steps backwards, and it's right back to square one. ARCRED, sure. They've got the players, but the SSJ and Getchecker being low could mean that 500 could easily get themselves back into it. Red said, the healthiest of the 3 goes down first. Hampus to tease the defusal. The SSJ, he was able to win a clutch a moment ago, but Hampus will make sure he's no longer relevant in this one. Getchecker in ramp, and Hampus doesn't have a clue, not looking in the right direction. Getchecker finds the headshot, and ARCRED close out this half. And the plans you've kind of put in place, you want to make sure that the first times you put them in use on the server are well utilized. That's a nice answer back from Raijin, and he even doubles up in the process. Volt not quite feeling it in that engagement. And Rainmaker yet again forced with the A-site defense single-handedly. Sure, there are some rotates around. Hampus has arrived quickly, and so has Red Star. It feels like they've got a good idea of what's going on here. Rainmaker drops, and Red Set gets a double of his own. The double R's of ARCRED now are the ones chiming strong. The SSJ to close out. Now that is a confidence booster to end the half. Rugin smoked off early. Get Jekko, gets a clean line of sight of the drop out of Palace. ARCRED respectful of 500's push. Drop back and look to fight another day. 5 players strong at that as well. 2 players make that 3, grouped very close to Red Zet's position. Does he read it, man? A couple of them playing anti-flash. And for that reason, Red Star drops in right on time, still equally traded. This has gone so damn close, so damn quickly. Volt, the only one standing for 500. He knows the importance of this one. This could easily allow the secure for 500, but given that the bomb is not planted for him, it's a simple bait out. Raging able to close out his opponent's life.
Will result, if it is without a bomb plant, of course, for 500, into another potential half-buy coming out of the offense. So there is an opportunity. We finally get to see 500 struggle and get tested a little bit.
Oh, get Jekka. That is interesting there. I mean, you had the backup from Ryujin, but it's just not enough. 500 had 3 players waiting in ramp, and it was just enough. A site control is theirs. It doesn't take long. As soon as 500 get rifles online, ARCRED aren't that competitive. Sure, 3 players are low, but they still hold their lives, and that is 500 having a statement now on the T side. Ooh, contact play here for 500. The fireworks suggest their push. Ryujin holds his own over in Catwalk. RedZ realizes he needs to support his teammate's life. Ryujin, turn around, and he gets a double kill. RedZ has got a gap with the smoke to work with. So 500 trailing big time, especially with Ryujin holding onto his life with 20 points of health. Rainmaker is left all to himself. Smoke fades, so even less cover to work with. And DSSJ doesn't even give him the benefit of swinging out. So there you have it. Doesn't take long for ARCRED to have their answer back.
Heard a tick on the molly on Cirque there. So the CTs know something's happening in towards the A-bomb side. Look at the 4-man lean here. They should be ready for this.
Well equipped for sure. Ryujin wanting to make sure ramp is his already. Cirque caught with knife in hand, and you can't bring a knife to a gun battle. Ryujin even gets a double before he's able to get away.
Wow.
Both Ryujin and Ryujin get so much done there. Just 1 point of damage taken across 5 players.
Looking like a bebop. Rainmaker's just looking for an early pick in towards that A-bomb side with the rifle, and if he gets it, that's going to keep some of those A players occupied. They're still working. They've still rotated A. RedZ's alone.
All right, this is going to be interesting. You know RedZ is behind the smoke here, and you know the rest of ARCRED are closing in the distance. Tech9 can't quite swing wide enough. Hampus able to close in. That smoke is brilliant. It closes up the distance. Ryujin tries to walk right past it. Oh dear me, that's 2 AK upgrades. And with the bomb down, the pressure is now all on the CT side. And you've even got to wait for Ryujin to approach from apartments.
They need to take their time. Smoke has to fade away here. They still have the kids, they still have the YouTube, but it won't be an easy retake by any means.
And the SSG has to close in with a pistol. Can't afford to be scoped in because his opponents could be anywhere, any corner. And that's where he gets shut down. Hampus able to trade out his life, but here's Get Jekka joining in onto the fray. Red Star, the only player without an upgrade. The Deagle out. The USP will win that fight, but I don't think there's any time left, is there?
He's got it.
Just on time, he might, and indeed he does. Boy, that could have gone so wrong for ARCRED, but they do recover it by the final second. Oh boy, this started as a 9-0, guys. This started as a 9-0. And this round started with Volt saying goodbye to Ryujin. And to Get Jekka as well. Volt unstoppable, but he might be in trouble, indeed it is. Ryujin able to distract him long enough for DSSJ to put him into bed. Slow down the pace, you've got the advantage, retreat entirely, make question marks into the map here for ARCRED, take that gamble onto one of the sites. See Ryujin, oh that's actually DSSJ. If he wasn't smoked off, he could potentially gotten away with something. He has an HE to spare, but the cross is successful for the 500 players, and without that pick, ARCRED have no strings to pull them into this site.
So I guess it wouldn't be shocking if I told you guys, considering the amount of maps he's played this year, that that was his highest rated one.
Yeah, would make sense. Boy. Great shot for DSSJ. And that's what you need if you want to start things right on this round. Double up setup. RedZ also having a big green in his hands. Look how deep DSSJ has gone. How much control he's gathered. 500 haven't got a clue, but he's not scoped in on time. The timing for Red Star. Oh, it's as if the skies opened up for him.
Issue is, Rainmaker did leave A, and that's opened up a bit of a door for GetJekka.
Oh dear. He's going to spot one. But Rainmaker expects it, anticipates it, and reacts to it perfectly. And now it's ARCRED on the back foot with 500 pacing quickly into this A site. Ryujin knows. It's all down to him. And already has taken a chunk of damage away from him. Throws down a nade for good measure, but knows the best chance he now has as his position is discovered is to wait for his team.
That might be another save. Ryujin is so low on HP.
Low.
They're going to jiggle guns around. Obviously, you don't want to go for the save and give them 12 rounds, but this is not going to be an easy one. They don't have a lot of U2 either, and Ryujin's gone down. They have no money.
Oh dear.
Red Z follows. Ryujin needs to hold on.
Instead, goes for consolidation frags.
Look at around push.
Going around the world. No one's looking.
They need to turn around. They need to know.
This could be free. Oh no, they've walked right past them. He might not have the timing, but surely he does. GetJekka has got the timing onto Rainmaker. Oh dear. They get backstabbed twice. 1 and 2. Yep, that hurts. 500 with 3 now left onto the A side, and with no clue how far the remaining ARCRED players are. At least the bomb goes down for them, but DSSJ greets Vault with open arms and picks up red stuff for good measure as well. Hampus with a discovered position is no threat to Raging, and that is how ARCRED remain competitive in Mirage.
I guess that complements 500 even more when they're winning rounds, because as we said on Nuke, it doesn't feel like ARCRED have been playing a bad game of Counter-Strike. Quite the opposite. They are playing quite cohesive Counter-Strike as well.
ARCRED wanting to pressure ramp. Successfully, I might add. Oh, a switch of position.
What?
DSSJ walks right past Vault and vice versa. But I think DSSJ will take that every day of the week. HG putting Vault down to 4. He's not saving this one. He's not clutching that one. ARCRED are 1 round away from taking us to overtime, Ted. And who would have thought that would be the case after being 9 rounds down from the start of the game?
This is a phenomenal comeback coming out of ARCRED, and DSSJ going absolutely nuclear once again. Double push in towards the round. This time works out a 2 for 1. They did have the ult. That was the one difference.
I mean, it's ARCRED showing that they've got a few set plays of their own, really.
Oh my god.
That's clean. I've never seen a cleaner kill.
Look at Vault.
I have. That's not fair.
Vault's in jungle already.
But it doesn't matter. Because his teammates are dead.
Do they
Let's
know?
one past.
They don't.
Rainmaker allowed access to A. What do you do with this Vault? Knows one has passed. You don't know if he's spawn or ticket booth. Oh, Ryujin.
He needs to play for more than one.
Ryujin.
He knows it. He needs 2 kills out of this.
Oh my goodness, he's just letting them pass. That's one, but it's a rough spray. Oh no! That's a head scratcher. That could have been 500's way to close out this map, but I'm afraid it's all down to Rainmaker. 11 kills to his name, but 3 needed. Spray down is not where it needs to be, and ARCRED force things to OT.
55 seconds. You can't wait out this entire smoke. You break it and you go, or you go with a flash. You need to pick up the pace.
You don't know how many players have crossed in this direction. You've got to assume it's just the one. They dry peek it to make sure they've got enough utility for the site take overall. Raijin throws down Incendiary. A smoke is needed to allow the rest of the team to close by. Raijin is asking for reinforcements, and indeed it arrives with the likes of the SSJ. 500 needs something and they need it quick. Molly into the Raijin's feet, but he's able to swing out and trade out his life. This is getting rough. Vault needs some heavy lifting.
No!
25 seconds and Suck has gone berserk. Both 500 players low. But Red Zip with a big green means that it might not really matter. That nade does so much. And now the bomb needs retrieval. Suck doesn't know his opponent has an incendiary in his hands. 9 seconds has to go for the plant. All Red Zip needs to do is drop in and it's nade into the ground, but instead it's the dry peak which Red Zip will win. Holy moly, this game is unleashed. With Red Zip not really showing where he is. Oh, damn, sure. Yeah, the odds still favoring 500, but come on. You must admit, ARCRED are a fine of a mind Rainmaker.
They should finally win a round. I feel like 500 have been so close so many times. A 5 versus 3 like this one definitely should be it.
but Raijin walks past Volt. And
It shouldn't matter too much.
it might if he gets the jump on the T players.
Don't think he's got the timing for it. They should play. Oh, the bomb's going back. The bomb is going back.
You might want to take your words back, Ted.
Alarm on. There's no way.
Oh no. Oh dear, so decides the AK is what you do with it. And the benefits of Volt walking past Raijin there is that, you know, his opponent doesn't quite expect his presence. Redzet, he's a scoping of his life. But 500, even though have the numbers here, still have mind games to get through. Hampus calling from the grave for that B push to take place.
You should know B is clear right now. Redzet gets that kill. DSSJ, I mean, there is a slight possibility that they've left him with the other open towards that B bomb side, but they're still going. Should be able to get that bomb down. Rotation's coming in. DSSJ should be too late to actually stop the plant.
He's got an HE. Let's soften them up. Oh, Rainmaker. All of a sudden, this becomes very, very interesting. Red set. Now with an AK. Closing in. 500, no, there's one in apartments. There is question marks, though, on the rest of the map and of DSSJ's location.
They've heard him. They heard him jumping towards short. They know.
Cirque is locked in and is right on time for the collection. Red Zed, he's running out of time here. He knows it. He does have a kit available. Looking to see if 500 peak give him anything here, but instead 500 patient, very patient. And that's exactly what's on the prescription.
When those individuals are on, they really are on.
The previous round had so many layers to it. So, good thing we get all the replay updates.
Hello.
Oh, come on, this round is unfolding so damn quick. Cirque with a quick reaction opener, but Rainmaker being blind as a bat means he can't react to the sandwich player. Red Star in trouble. Rainmaker to save his life. And all of a sudden a 1v2. How does it unfold so quickly out of ARCRED's hands? Red said, on the hottest of seats. Left to clutch it. Silent. Potentially deadly. Does he jump on top of the firebox? It feels like that's the only answer. Rainmaker's position is under siege. Connects with a headshot.
Doesn't know.
Both
Star should be in round.
players low. That nade. Clear the smoke. Restar realizes his opponent is no longer on the defusal. Incendiary jumped after. Red Star not affected by it. One bullet is needed and the headshot lands. It's 500 to lead the charge by the first half of overtime. It rings a bell, but I can't say
I'll show you a
sure.
GIF after this. I'll show you something after this. Yeah, there's something hilarious about butt cheeks being clenched, but we're good to go, folks.
Right.
Second half of VOD. Yeah, Red Star's rocking that double op alongside Cirque as well. 25th kill for the Red Star, and DSSJ finally does take Cirque down. So you get that 1-for-1, but there's two more players in towards A. Volt's still here as well. They might not be ready for this.
Rainmaker knows he was a bit under siege there, so a third player could have been sent towards that A site, but they realized their opponents have cut noise. This could very much be a B site traversal, which is indeed the case. Hampus so smart to realize the SSJ was out of position there.
You can't go anymore.
Spray down puts him down. Thing is 500 are low. Hampus has his M4 out just on time. And with the bomb drop, ARCRED have a lot to do. Rainmaker could have been a brilliant spray transfer, but it gives Red Zed an opportunity for this 1v3 clutch, but I'm afraid Volt does have his number, dials it in, and round to 500, putting them on yet another map and series point. It's just a little mini game. While ARCRED have taken a lot of mid control in the process, Red Star knows his backline is challenged. Has to be very cautious. Jump up. That is some information gained. And with that, 500 react by placing another play in ticket booth to bolster up this A-side defense.
That was a wild play from Red Star. Cirque, a little bit wayward with the shot, and he will get punished for it. Rainmaker all low now towards the back of default. Haven't spotted him out yet. Multi-kill potential definitely there, but good just for the one.
I mean, it's just one player of difference, and the bomb has been left behind. ARCRED have got to go all the way back to despawn. That's a bit of a fluke. And for that reason, 500 have a chance to re-clear the space, but they don't know their opponents don't have the bomb yet, which is why ARCRED are able to hold on to this position. Volt in the 1v3. Now he must realize that the bomb is left behind. So he's now got to be responsible to make sure the cross doesn't go his opponent's way. Smoke to give cover for DSJ. He knows this is where it becomes crucial. Swing out from Ryujin. I mean, he knew it was really difficult to push past the smokes as well on stairs, so maybe this gives him another fighting chance, but Ryujin is there on the receiving end.
I'm not sure if they saw Rainmaker cross. He definitely spotted them.
Yeah, that is an interesting question. Red Star, first to connect to the smoke. It feels like the stars really did align with that one. But the round's not over just yet. Bomb again, left a bit further behind. ARCRED putting a little bit more importance to gaining information, scouting out, clearing up the way.
They don't know about the sandwich player, not acting as if they do. Rainmaker, he could do a lot of damage. He can win them the round here.
Cirque realizes an AWP is in play in ramp. Elects to not peek it again, but Red Star was positioned correctly for it. Oh, Hampers, he can hear this. And there is no way DSJ is waiting for that one. 500, all they need to do is wait for curtains. ARCRED, on the other hand, needs some hero-like work to potentially give them anything. And that just might be it. Bomb can now be retrieved.
Not sure. You still have players on B. Rainmaker, he can move away from that sandwich position, and they're double pushing. There's 35 seconds. It's a 2v4. They need to make a move. They need to pick their poison.
Ground. Any bit of light is good for ARCRED. And what Ryujin did there might just be it. Red Star, though, he is ready for that one. Locked in, scoped in, and yet again goes for round 2, 500. Able to close it out. Sure, it got labored. Sure, Mirage wasn't simple. ARCRED did give them a run for their money.